So we're on day 2 of winter now, and we're out in the backyard food forest. Pretty quiet with all the cold weather, not a lot going on. Wouldn't expect it to be doing too much, to be honest. Yeah, we've put some more mulch down. Can't say that I'm happy with all the different colours, but it will fade out. I like everything to look quite neat if I can. And the mulch load we got was quite mottled. Anyway, yeah, sage is doing awesome. Blood orange, not doing anything. One of the things that has happened since my last video is my variegated Eureka lemon got gall wasp. So I've actually had to cut a big branch off here and off the main stem here. So it's now not much of a tree. Very disappointed in this, but I haven't had gall wasp at any of other of my citruses, so I'm wondering if it actually came from the nursery with it, because I haven't had it that long. But either way, it doesn't really matter. I had been spraying it with the kaolin clay, and to be honest, I wasn't really inspecting them as closely as I should have, so maybe something I could have picked up sooner, possibly. But yeah, it's very small now, no new shoots. I'm really hoping that there's still enough left on there for it to keep going. So yeah, that broke my heart to cut that one. We got the pink Supreme guava. It's throwing out heaps of new shoots, but I suspect that it should slow up soon, seeing it's a tropical guava. Orange still doing nothing. Hasn't died, but still doing nothing. The Hawaiian guava, it's got some new shoots as well. Red Ducker banana still not producing any fruit for me, but dwarf cav is looking good with that fruit there. I need to clean up some more of these leaves, and the blue java is even worse. That's actually the Bangkok apple guava. Getting confused with myself. Nectarine starting to lose its leaves, all the different colours on it. This is the Hawaiian guava, which is still sending out new growth, and I'm still waiting for these fruit to ripen. There is 4 of them there, and we have a new one developing there. Whether or not they do anything, I'm not sure because of the weather, but we'll see. Sweet potato is starting to die right back now. I still haven't harvested it all. We have, this is the lemon cherry, no, the yellow cherry guava. It's got some little flower buds on the ends there. Apples losing their leaves. Black sapote looking good like usual. Hopefully it continues. These little black dots is from the cold, I think, because it is starting to get quite cold. So we'll see how it goes over winter. Did alright over summer, so I'm hopeful. The mulberry obviously looking like it's going to lose its leaves soon, but I will trim that down quite significantly. I did it last year, but I didn't trim it down overly short, but seeing that it grows so vigorously, I might actually come down to, like, you know, here, maybe even more. I'm not really sure. I actually moved my Buddha's hand citron to here rather than from the front, because once I mulched with the L shape, I wasn't happy with it. So that's got a new spot. Artichoke looking really good. Tangelo still average. Mandarin, it's the Imperial Mandarin. Apart from the citrus leaf minor and the yellowing, I haven't had a chance to do the foliar spray again because of the weather, but I may get a chance to do it today, because as you can see, it's looking not too bad, but it's meant to be really terrible today, so this could be like the calm before the storm, apparently. Oh, almond, gone. That's another big change in the food forest. So, yeah, I've taken the almond out, which I was going to see how it went, but then I had this theory. This is prime real estate, and I was thinking along the lines of, like, if I still lived on the farm, I'd have ample room to plant any trees I wanted, really. But I'm limited for space here, and I'm thinking, would I rather get 20 almonds off a tree, or 20 apples, or 20 nectarines, or 20 guavas? So when I'm thinking like that, 20 almonds aren't really going to do much for our family compared to a fruit tree that has larger fruit, and I get 20 of them. So that was my theory. So I kind of went, you know what, that's prime real estate, and I'm going to put something else there that when it produces fruit is going to give us more food for our family. So what I'm going to put there, I haven't decided yet. But I went to the Kalamunda Garden Festival yesterday, mostly to watch Charles Dowding on Live Link. So that was pretty exciting. However, I did pick up a couple of new trees from there. So I may or may not put one there. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. So yeah. Got blue Java fruit. This one here was one of the last ones to come out. Not very plump and not a lot. But, you know, I guess anything's good. As for what is my Namdok Mai mangoes, looking not too bad. And the Lamb Has avocado is not too bad. Yeah, it's pretty average out here at the moment. I've had to cut my pepino back because army worms got into that. And as you know, with my bacon, avocado, and I keep forgetting the names of my plants. The Palmer mango. They're yeah, still done nothing. It did have some new shoots on top, but it's like just slowed up. So I'm really not sure what to do about this other than just wait and see. And the bacon avocado, which was really nice and bushy, is not so big and bushy, but it is getting new growth. So there's some new growth on top, if you can see that. We'll just wait and see, I suppose. Nashi pears have lost their leaves. The pigeon pea's doing okay. A couple of pigeon peas down here. This one's snapped, so I'm just sort of propping it. They may not do a hell of a lot because of the weather. Strawberry guava, still no ripened ones. Buddy trying to find something to catch, I'm assuming. Oh no, he's just eating the sweet potato. Cool. Also, new development out here is, but not surprising at the moment, is we have another blue Java fruit coming through. So that's pretty cool. And as you can see, like I said, there's a lot of leaves that need to come off, and the actual tree with the fruit is what all of these yellow leaves are coming off. So hopefully there's enough there to give it some photosynthesis during the growing, but I do need to clean all these leaves up. That's 4 racks of bananas on this one clump here now, and I never cleaned them up because of the sweet potato, and I didn't want to disturb the trees while they were fruiting either, so I'm not exactly sure how many pups I have in there at the moment. As you can see, this one's, they're getting nice and plump. Bit of damage from probably the weather. We actually have like this twin double whammy banana too, and this one's split. Was sort of just waiting for a little bit more colour before I cut it off. We've got more splitting here. I'd say that's probably from the heat, the sun we had. We're not getting any more, but it would have been enough to damage them. a random tomato that I decided to grow here, and I didn't think it would do much, but it's actually putting out tomatoes, so there we go. This is one of the pepinos I cut back, as you can see, coming back quite healthy. Actually getting some flowers, so that's pretty cool. And the stir's from going nuts. We got some snap peas along here. And we have put some sugar peas along here. They haven't popped up yet, so I'm hopeful, because this is the second time I've put some in. So I'm not really sure why they aren't growing, but anyway. Kiwi berries lost all its leaves, but has shot out some new growth. It does this from time to time, but usually it will, being deciduous, will drop all of its leaves and then come back in spring. The papaya is looking fairly good still, considering the weather. You can see got a couple of fruit on here. I think we've got 3 and maybe a 4th one developing. I'm not sure what these little white spots are, hopefully nothing. Doesn't seem too affected by the cold. However, my broadleaf papaya does look like it's being affected by the cold, and then as it's developing, it was getting this curl during summer, but then it was spreading out. But I've noticed these leaves aren't really spreading, so I'm hoping that that's nothing and it continues. But it has been flowering. I don't really want it to fruit because I just want it to be healthy. And this one, I don't think there's any fruit on it, is flowering. But I've noticed the leaves are looking a little more yellow, which I'm putting down to the cold. Blueberries are flowering quite significantly, so that's really good. This is the first year they've been in the ground, so it will be interesting to see how much we get out of this, because these are flowering like a lot. There's a lot of buds on that. This one I always get lots of, but not a heap of flowers, but it could be a different one. But now that my dogs have run off with the tags, I don't know what varieties I have left anymore. This one's still looking fairly average. This one's looking really healthy, and there's a lot of like flower buds developing that haven't actually turned into flowers yet. You see it right there. So I have a lot of hope for this one, and that one's looking fairly healthy. Little flower buds developing on that and new shoots, so yeah, they're looking really good too. So apart from that, there's not a heap of change out here, other than the almond tree being gone and getting another fruit on the blue java. Yeah, not a lot has changed, and wouldn't expect much else now till leading up into spring. So yeah, apart from, and the mulch going down, I suppose. But yeah, that's the back food forest for now, and you'll get a glimpse of the new trees I brought maybe in the next video, depending on when I decide to plant them. If I decide to plant them before it gets warmer again, because I'm not sure if I want to plant them. One of them is a tropical, so one of them really won't like the cold, so that one probably will definitely wait for, and have some plans on ordering some more trees as well. But yeah, that's the back food forest. Not a heap of food happening out here at the moment, but like I always say, it's not dead. Definitely need to get into that sweet potato, clean that up. But yeah, that's the food forest for today, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and the update. And if you're in Australia, I hope you're surviving the winter okay. And anywhere else, well, enjoy whatever weather you're getting. Alright, take it easy, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye. Buddy! Buddy! What are you doing?